Hello children, good morning. Welcome to your English class. Today we are going to start new chapter, chapter 10, The Three Little Pigs. So children, as the name suggests, this story is about three little pigs. You can see the pictures of three little pigs. And their names were Piggly, Wiggly, and here comes Squiggly. And they decided to make their own house, and they used different materials for making the house. So let's start the story to know what will happen at the end. Okay? Chapter 10, The Three Little Pigs. Once upon a time, there lived three little pigs in a forest. Their names were Piggly, Wiggly, and Squiggly. They would play all day in the forest and at night sleep under a banyan tree. One day, a wicked wolf came to live in the forest. He began to eat the animals there one by one. Okay, once upon a time. So, what we came to know in this paragraph, first of all, that there were three little pigs whose name were Piggly, Wiggly, and Squiggly, and they lived in a forest, and they sleep under a banyan tree. Okay, but what happened? One day, one wicked wolf, wicked means bad wolf, he came to live in the forest and he began to eat animals there one by one. Now, this is a picture of a forest where you can see three little pigs who are playing in the forest. And look who is there behind the tree. Yeah, that's Wolf, wicked Wolf. See how he is drooling. And the moment pigs saw that wolf, they were scared and they ran from there. Oh, okay. Now, Piggly, Wiggly, and Squiggly, they were discussing what to do to live safely. So, finally, what they have decided, let's go ahead. The pigs were very scared. They decided that they must build their own houses as it was no longer safe to sleep under the tree. So, the pigs were scared. Scared means frightened, afraid. Okay. Why they were scared? Because that wicked wolf started eating the animals one by one. That's why they were scared. So they decided that they will build their own houses as it was not safe to sleep under the tree. So they thought to build their house like this. Now see the picture. Okay, you can see the picture of their houses. Okay, now let's move to the next para. Squiggly, who was the laziest of all, decided to make his house with straw. Now, among all three pigs, Squiggly, who was the laziest of all. Okay, laziest means most inactive. So he decided to make house with straw. Right? Let's continue. He gathered some straw from a farm and quickly put together his straw hut. So he gathered straw. Gathered means to collect. So he gathered straw from a farm and put together to make a straw hut quickly. Can you see this picture? Yeah, you can see this picture. His straw hut. Squiggly has made his straw hut. Okay. Now let's move ahead. He asked his brothers to stay with him, but they refused. They wanted to make their own houses. But Squiggly, he asked his brothers to stay with him, but they refused. Refused means to say no. Why they said no to him? because they wanted to make their own house. They don't want to stay in straw hut. Okay. Now let's move towards the next paragraph. At night, the wicked wolf came upon Squiggly's house. He huffed and he puffed and blew the house down. So what happened? At night, the bad wolf came in front of Squiggly's house. He huffed and puffed. Huffed means blew out air loudly, and puffed means finding it difficult to breathe. Like when you are running for a long time, then what happened? You feel difficulty in breathing, isn't it? So let's see the picture. Second picture and the last. So you have seen how that wicked wolf, he blew the Squiggly's house down, right? And Squiggly ran away to the forest just in a minute, okay? Now coming towards the next para, Squiggly went to Wiggly's place to take shelter. Wiggly was busy making his own house with sticks. Both of them dug the sticks deep into the ground and finished making the house. So now what happened? Now Squiggly went to Wiggly's place to take shelter, but Wiggly was busy making his own house with sticks. So Squiggly also helped him in digging and making the house. And soon they finished making their house. Now they felt safe from the bad wolf. Okay, sure enough, the wolf came that night. But what happened? Again, that wolf came now. Now here you can see the picture of Wiggly's house, which is made up of sticks. Okay, this is wooden house. He used sticks to make his house. Okay. The wolf came that night again, and what he has done? He huffed and he puffed and he blew Wiggly's house down too. You can see this in this picture. Yeah? Okay, now coming to the next paragraph. Both Squiggly and Wiggly ran for their lives. They ran straight to Piggly, who was the wisest of the three. He was working hard constructing his house. So now both Squiggly and Wiggly, they ran from there and went to Piggly. Piggly was the wisest of three. He was working hard for constructing his house by using cement and bricks. You can see in the picture. Yeah, he's Piggly and he's using brick and cement for constructing his house. Okay. So let's move ahead. Squiggly and Wiggly saw that a lot of work still needed to be done. Wiggly told his brothers not to worry and that if the three of them worked together, they would build a strong house before nightfall. So, when Squiggly and Wiggly saw that lot of work is still left, then Wiggly told them that if we all work together, then we could build a strong house before night. Now, you can see in the picture, all three of them, they all are working together. Right? Let's move next paragraph. That night, the bad wolf was there. He took a look at Piggly's house. See, can you see the picture of wolf? He's so happy. He's clapping, right? Okay. And he took a look at Piggly's house and he huffed and he puffed but could not blow the house down. Again he huffed and puffed but he could not blow the house down. So this is the house of Piggly, which is made up of cement and brick. It's very strong house. Okay, because why? Because it is made up of cement and bricks. Right? That is why it is very strong, and wolf could not blow the house down. Okay. He kept trying. He felt tired and too weak to trouble the pigs. So he was tried again and again but could not blow the house down. See the picture? Yeah, you can see the picture where he is trying. Okay. Next paragraph. Squiggly and Wiggly realized the importance of working hard and work as a team. The three pigs lived happily ever after. So now Squiggly and Piggly realized. Realized means understood clearly. They understood the importance of working hard as a team. And finally, they lived happily ever after. You can see this picture where they are staying. After that, they lived happily in this house. This house is made up of bricks and cement. Okay. So, what's the moral of the story, children? Moral of the story is we should not perform any task hastily and we should not do any work in a shortcut manner. Okay? Thank you and have a nice day.